Mario Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2 are undoubtedly some of the most critically acclaimed games of all time. And I'm not even a big video game person myself, but there was something about these two games that stuck with me like no other games have. And since I have so much experience with these games, I know them really well, and I also know a lot of common thoughts on the games. But I seem to have a lot of unpopular opinions, so today I want to give you guys a lot of unpopular opinions about both of the games, since I haven't really seen a video like this on YouTube. And since these are just my personal opinions, just take them with a grain of salt and don't get upset over it. So without further ado, here are my unpopular opinions about Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2. Number 1. Super Mario Galaxy's purple coin comets are generally not actually that hard, and are always said to be way harder than they are. Like for example, Luigi's purple coins, which I got first try, and I'm no pro myself, and also the Gusty Garden purple coins, which took a few tries, but were definitely not that hard compared to other stars, like even normal stars like the Dreadnought Garbage Dump. Some of them take practice, but they're nothing compared to some difficult Mario Galaxy 2 ones, like the Rolling Coaster Purple Coin mission. That one made me go insane. Number 2. Okay, don't go storming in my comments now, but is it just me, or is Gusty Garden so overrated? Like even the music too. The level is good, but I don't see anything absolutely revolutionary about it. It's a typical Mario Galaxy level, nothing that special. I mean, the music is adventurous and happy and all, but there's much more interesting stuff that's come out of the Mario soundtrack. Like even Good at Galaxy's music does a much better version of Gusty Garden's music. It has that grand adventurous feeling, but it's much more adventurous here, and it's more interesting. Number 3. Sky Station Galaxy is such a weak introduction to Super Mario Galaxy 2, and Good at Galaxy from Mario Galaxy 1 does a much better job at introducing the player to the game in a much more interesting, adventurous, and memorable way. I mean, in my opinion, even the music for Sky Station is much worse than the Good at Galaxy music. Sky Station Galaxy has a boring sky, boring platforms, just a lot of green stuff, like just a lot of grassy platforms, and the boss is just a wannabe Dino Piranha, but it doesn't really hit the same at all, and no one really cares about that second star. Number 4. Super Mario Galaxy is better than Super Mario Galaxy 2. The atmosphere and deep space feeling was somewhat lost in the sequel, and the generic blue sky was just present too much in the sequel. Even in the first game when there was a blue sky, it looked way better. Plus, Mario Galaxy 2 just looks worse. I mean, look at this part of Yoshi's Star Galaxy compared to Melty Molten Galaxy from the first game. Don't get the impression that I dislike Mario Galaxy 2 though. There are plenty of Mario Galaxy 2 galaxies that are better than Super Mario Galaxy 1 ones. And the levels are probably even more consistent, for the first half of the game at least. Which brings me to my next unpopular opinion. Number 5. Super Mario Galaxy 2 kinda decreases in quality when you get to the second half of the game. The first 3 worlds are amazing, but World 4 is slightly worse than the first 3, and then once you get to World 5, you see a dip in quality, and it is especially apparent in World 6, with many unoriginal, random, or filler galaxies. World 6 does have Slimy Spring Galaxy though, which is a great galaxy. Number 6. Cloudy Court Galaxy is pretty overrated, just like Gusty Garden Galaxy. And the galaxy itself is even a lot like Gusty Garden. I think Fluffy Bluff Galaxy does that same theme much better, but it doesn't even get the proper recognition for it. Number 7. Right Side Down Galaxy is really underappreciated. It has great music and great platforming overall, and has a cool looking design, and the way it uses gravity is pretty fun in general. Number 8. Sweet Mystery Galaxy is extremely underrated because it takes the Sweet Sweet Galaxy theme from the first game, but puts it into a longer mission with even better looking candy and a cooler power-up, atmosphere, and soothing music. Oh, and speaking of the sweet theme, number 9, the sweets part of Toy Time Galaxy is the best part of the galaxy. It was a pretty random thing to include, yet it served as a great change of atmosphere and pace. The Mecha Bowser Star is overrated, to be honest. Number 10. Shiverburn Galaxy is a huge downgrade from Freeze Flame Galaxy. The The main planet from Freeze Flame is so much bigger and more interesting, and the galaxy itself is much bigger and more diverse anyway. I mean, there's only even one main star in Shiverburn, and there's not even that much level before the main boss. Number 11. The kitchen in Super Mario Galaxy is by far the worst dome. Even the main galaxies are disappointing. I find Beach Bowl Galaxy and Ghostly Galaxy to be pretty overrated, and Bowser Jr.'s Airship Armada to be extremely boring. However, although this may be controversial, I think Bubble Breeze is a pretty fun galaxy with a good atmosphere, so it's one of the best in the dome. But Buoy Base Galaxy is for sure the ultimate best in the kitchen, because it's all on one planet, yet the whole mission is epic, along with the music, and it even got a green star. Number 12. Gold Leaf Galaxy is often disregarded as its own decent galaxy because of Mirrored Honey Hive, even though that's only actually the starting planet, and each mission is completely different from Honey Hive. Plus, the autumn theme makes it better, and it's honestly more fun than Honey Hive. I'd even say it's one of the most solid in the game. Number 13. The trial galaxies aren't even that hard. The only trial galaxy that can be pretty frustrating is Bubble Blast Galaxy, but even it doesn't take too much practice. Number 14. The Super Mario Galaxy 2 green stars aren't bad at all. I feel like most people hate them, but they provided a nice subtle difference in gameplay when you revisit each galaxy, just like the purple coin comets in Mario Galaxy 1. Number 15. World S in Mario Galaxy 2 is a great post-game reward. Although most of the galaxies are just references to other Mario games, they're all fun. And you've got Flip Out Galaxy, which isn't like that, and is pretty underrated. The only problem about World S is that the star requirements to unlock each galaxy are pretty damn strict. You gotta be damn near 120 stars if you want to play the whole world. Number 16. Super Mario Galaxy's reward after 121 stars is actually better than Super Mario Galaxy 2's Grandmaster Galaxy, because you get to go back to where the adventure started, and it's a relaxing and nostalgic goodbye. Whereas in Mario Galaxy 2, its difficulty makes it extremely annoying and frustrating. The Mario Galaxy 1 type of endgame reward sadly ended after Mario Galaxy, because nowadays Nintendo always just gives us an insanely difficult platforming level, which isn't terrible either though. Number 17. Mario Galaxy 2's bosses are more creative than Mario Galaxy 1's. You got Gobblegut, the Boomsday Machine, Mega Hammer, Rollodillo, etc., which are all unique ideas and have unique looks and ways of attacking. And even when the new bosses take clear inspiration from the first game, like Diggle-Leg taking inspiration from Mega-Leg, they're always fun. Number 18. Battle Bell Galaxy isn't as bad as people say. Going through sets of small planets and defeating enemies is pretty fun. And honestly, Boss Blitz Galaxy, although fun, should be criticized more than Battle Belt for its unoriginality. Number 19. The Star Ball isn't even that bad. Levels with it are usually pretty fun and creative, like Rolling Masterpiece Galaxy in Mario Galaxy 2, and Rolling Gizmo Galaxy, which is basically a toy-themed gizmo geared-ish thing, which is pretty cool. And if you hate motion controls that much, just get over it, man. And number 20, the last one for this video is Yoshi isn't really fun. Whenever Mario has to fly Fluzzard or ride Yoshi, just isn't as fun since he's not in control. And although Yoshi has power-ups of his own, they're all pretty gimmicky and situational. I'm just glad they didn't overuse Yoshi in Mario Galaxy 2. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more Mario Galaxy content. Peace.